Wasted food is a problem. In isolation, throwing away food doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but Kiwis as a whole spend 872 million a year on uneaten food. Businesses in the food and beverage industry in particular are generating about 48,000 tons per annum. Shows you how big of a problem wasted food is, doesn't it? For a country that prides itself on being clean and green, wasted food generated by businesses in the food and beverage industry contributes to approximately 2,880 tons of waste per annum to landfills. Who else could use these resources? More and more Kiwi families are becoming dependent on food banks as the Auckland City Mission supplied food parcels to double the families in just 3 years. This can put a strain on these organizations' resources. Food and beverage industries simply don't know what to do with the leftover food, so they just throw it away. The lack of disposable options is a major cause to this problem and prohibits businesses of seeking out other options. A study conducted by Waste Mints in 2013 found that this equated to 120,000 tons of food. That's enough to feed around 260,000 people. If we don't do anything about minimizing the excess food going to the landfill, the rate of carbon emissions will surely rise. Instead, we could be using our resources to feed more mouths and feed more flowers. This would contribute to more responsible consumption and better quality of life for all. Most restaurants and businesses throw out food because they view it as trash that can't be used for anything better. But what if trash can? Introducing INFOSYS. We have the power to develop an information system that can be compatible with the inventory systems of food and beverage businesses that gathers data about the amount of food wasted daily. This system can also gather data from farmers and organizations such as Auckland City Mission and collate both sets of data into information that can help redistribute the food to various parties in need of donations. INFOSYS would tackle the problem of wasted food at its core, as it gives businesses an opportunity to become more socially responsible with an alternative to throwing out uneaten food. They would be able to provide food shelters and farmers access to food donations in a more convenient way for everyone involved. INFOSYS is more innovative than existing food waste solutions as our systems can gather data in real time that would allow accurate and efficient redistribution of food, promoting responsible consumption for everyone. How can we measure the results? By looking at CO2 emissions and the amount of food being donated. We can hope that someday we can ultimately minimize the amount of wasted food by feeding mouths and feeding flowers.